Vous êtes des guerriers pour la réconciliation, puis vous faites ça dans la justice pour nous tous.
With the smell of exhaust in the air, the First Nations expedition surges ahead, traveling the first leg of a 3-week, 4,500-kilometer journey into the depths of ancestral Indigenous territory.
Surtout hâte d'aller voir, de partager tout l'amour qu'on envoie. C'est de l'amour, c'est de la chaleur, c'est l'être humain. C'est ça la réconciliation.
It's a first-of-its-kind expedition, bringing together 56 participants from First Nations across the province in hopes of bringing awareness to causes of interest. The death of Manawan member Joyce Echequan, for one. Every child matters, and the impacts of residential schools are others, as well as MMIWG.
There are strong messages behind all of this. It needs courage, and I think that's what our people need to see.
But pulling it together was not an overnight feat. It's been 2 years in the making. Machines are rigorously checked before takeoff, with participants checking supplies off a long list.
We need to have lots of stuff, surviving stuff for the whole expedition. It's about 250, 300 kilometers a day. So sometimes we'll be stopped in remote communities, and sometimes we'll need to stop and make our own tents and our own camping sets to spend the whole night.
Participants will be riding through areas not accessible by road and will rely on GPS and teamwork to navigate. But there's a lot of anticipation and a lot of unknown.
I'm seeing myself at the end because we're not sure of nothing. Anything can happen with those kinds of things. We might broke down, we might be wounded ourselves, which we don't know. But I'm seeing myself at the end of the line, and like we're saying, we made it. This is what we're aiming at.
There's also a lot of time to think. These folks will be riding between 9 to 12 hours a day. The quiet will be healing for some, like Debbie Flamand, the daughter of a residential school survivor.
C'est sûr que, premièrement, c'est pour me réconcilier moi-même. C'est des fois dans la vie, on peut des fois prendre différents chemins, puis je veux trouver la paix. Premièrement pour moi, et aussi de rencontrer des gens, et de faire la réconciliation aussi entre nations.
For others, it's an excuse to escape their day job.
Well, I'm a lawyer, so normally it's a 16-hour day at my desk. So this is pretty different. I mean, I think it's one of the reasons people go out on the land. It's to just empty your head and be one with the moment and. Yeah, and be as present as you could possibly be.
Stepping out of the halls of the National Assembly was Quebec Indigenous Affairs Minister Yann Lafrenière, bringing an important message.
OK, tout le monde, on cherche une clé pour un skidoo. Non, c'est pas vrai.
But in all seriousness,
On a lancé cette semaine une campagne de sensibilisation à la différence, à connaître les 11 nations, mais c'est un geste qui est concret. On est sur le terrain avec eux.
First stop, the Atikamekw communities of Wimotashi and Apitsawan, then to the Anishinaabe communities of Lac-Simon and Picogan, then the rugged terrain of Cree territory.
Riding across the lands of Indigenous lands is something that we're reconnecting with the land and reconnecting with the people of the other Indigenous groups. We all have common issues, common interests, and we all hope for a brighter future for ourselves, for our children, our future generations.
Barring complications, the expedition is expected to arrive to great fanfare in the Innu communities of Quebec's Côte-Nord by early March. Lindsay Richardson, APTN National News, Manawan, Quebec.